for staying tuned. Let me have okay. Let me go to the next part. Yeah, key activities. Yeah, I thought we already reached this step. Which activities do you need to perform well in your business model? Which activities do you perform well in your business model? So think about these questions very well. You can have different answers. Yeah. Intinya, I want to know what will make your business run itu. Yeah. If you have this kind of answer, then you focus on the needs. You can have different answers, by the way. Yeah. So any activities that can happen and make your business run. And then key partners. We work together with different company. Yeah. In my case is my company. Yeah. In my furniture company, I work with some vendors. Saya bekerjasama dengan beberapa, let's say, penyedia jasa juga, gitu ya, seperti baswara.id. Nah, we help each other, we support one another, yeah, because we cannot stand alone in this really dynamic world. Yeah, if you want to have a partner, find a partner, ya, cari rekanan yang lain, sekolah atau kantor, ya, UMKM. Nah, UMKM ini perlu banyak bantuan, teman-teman, ya. Startup, ya. So start thinking about those kind of segments. Nah, which can leverage your model. Nah, itu loh, ya. Di sini artinya bukan kliennya, ya, tetapi jembatannya, gitu ya. So this is not the client, once again, ya, bukan kliennya, but the link network or network. Bedakan, ya. Kalau customer segment tadi, ya, klien, mitra. Nah, but this one is your partner who will help you to grow, to leverage your model. Yeah. Okay. And then cost structure. What is the resulting cost structure? Which key elements drive your cost? Yang menguntungkan, yang akan membuat revenue meningkat itu apa? Okay, what is the resulting cost structure? Which key elements drive your cost? Yeah. So, for example, misalnya, ya, contohnya ads, ya, iklan, ya. The more, ya, more ads, more budget. Ini kita analisa dulu, ya. More ads, more budget. And then you can also think about example, when you are working on social media content, yeah, or on the number of the huge number of startup. Elemen-elemen kunci that will drive your cost. Ya. Ada ads, ada banyaknya klien, startup. Nah, ya, pokoknya semua elemen yang mempengaruhi pengeluaran, memengaruhi cost, itu apa saja? Leaflet, ya, itu kan juga cost, ya, budgeting, ya. Kemudian ada what else? Campaign. Nah, think about this. Less is more. Ya. Think about one effective way yang akan memengaruhi cost itu tadi ya, supaya nggak boncos. Nah, Pak, pernah nggak rugi di sini? Pernah sekali. Nggak hanya sekali, pernah berkali-kali. And then I learned a lot. So I once developed a website for my company. Punya kita website, tapi saya take down. Why? Karena nggak efektif. Setiap tahun harus membayar domain 800.000. But after calculating, ya itu nggak signifikan. I did a survey research to my customer. Rata-rata dari mana Pak atau Bu? Rata-rata ibu-ibu ya yang menghubungi kami ya. Mereka lihat dari sosial media, bukan dari website. Hanya 1-2 orang dari 10 orang misalkan. Then I took down the website, nggak jadi. Nah itu ya website. But for some business, kayak bisnis terjemahan itu dari website sangat kencang. Ya. Because people will find from Google. Okay. Yes, Aini Laili Naja, do you want to ask something? I saw you raise your hand. Pencet atau?
Sorry, Sir, kepencet tadi.
Okay.
Mau rename.
Okay, no worries. Yeah. Please kindly rename your account ya, so I can check from where you are, from which company you are. Nah, this is a proof ya. Ini bukan mengada-ada teman-teman. I took this from a very popular book. I found this, saya menemukan ini dari buku anak MMUGM, Business Canvas Model. Ya. Kemudian saya pindah ke sini. Ada banyak sekali elemen sebetulnya, tapi saya ambil beberapa yang sesuai konteks kita. Ya, termasuk ini. And one example adalah Spotify. Nah, ini bisnis canvas model. Spotify bisnis modelnya seperti ini. Key partnersnya siapa? Artis, songwriters, music labels, podcasters. Ya. And then key activities. Nah, ya. Gerakan apa yang bisa membuat bisnis berjalan? Ya, ada database graphic, ada software development, curating and personalizing audio content. Nah, ini konteksnya konteks Spotify. Value-nya apa? Nah, ini yang membuat berbeda. Oke. Kalau Ubah Woodwork, kenapa? Apa yang berbeda? We give back plants to our clients. Ya. That's why in our logo ada daun di situ. Kenapa? We cut trees a lot. Kita ini sudah memangkas banyak pohon. Nah, kita ingin para customer itu menanam kembali. Like I told you last week ya. Nah, ini value-nya. What about you? Ya. Garansi kami ada 5 tahun. Apakah kalian bisa menemukan any other vendor that is much better than you? Nah, jadilah yang berbeda. Okay. Spotify ini kenapa dia selalu, why does it always exist? Karena free music that is legal, user generated content, personalization, ya. You can choose music based on your mood. Nah, itu kan personalized. Social sharing. You can have a mutual friend, ya. Itu kayak social media tuh. You can know your friends music list, kayak gitu. Collaborative playlist, ya, and so on. You can download, you can subscribe. Nah, ini yang saya sebut tadi dengan customer relationship. Mau seperti sedekat apa? Personalized, peer-to-peer community, atau yang agak jauh, ya, atau yang automated. And then customer segments ini jelas sekali, family and students. Yeah. Most of the clients are students because they want to listen to music while working on their work. Yeah. Family. Maybe you ask me, Pak, kok cafe owner enggak ya? Ya mungkin, tapi bukan menjadi segmen utama. Kan ada tuh cafe yang menggunakan Spotify to entertain the customer. Iya, ada. But it is not their main business. It is not their main target. Gitu. Revenue streams. Uangnya datang dari mana? Dari subscriptions, dari advertisers, ya, dari iklan. Ya. Dari music label artist promotion loh. Mereka dibayar loh. Spotify itu dibayar. Ya. Pamungkas misalkan. They paid. He paid Spotify. Ya. Siapa artis baru yang sekarang ini? They paid Spotify. Advertise themselves, mengiklankan diri mereka sendiri. Nah itu dari situ, ya. Revenue tidak harus satu, tapi bisa berbanyak. Jualan mug, tumbler, stiker, kaos, revenue streams. Ya. Kaos 35.000 bikinnya, dijual 60.000. Untung 100%. Nah, so this is an example of business canvas model. I give you another example, ya, Netflix, and also this is another example. Netflix juga sama, ya. Pertama menentukan ya customer segment dulu pasti, ya, dan value propositions 1, 2, kemudian mana yang 3? Nah, channels. Nah, ini kan partnersnya tadi apa, ya. Nah, let's go back to here. These are the things that you will fill in. Beri saya beberapa option seperti ini, ya. Okay. So later I will give these slides to you guys, and every group will fill in which particular content, ya, dengan beberapa poin seperti tadi. Nah, ujung-ujungnya adalah the the end of the whole story is your company's name. Jadi sebetulnya menentukan nama itu boleh di belakang. Once you know the soul, once you know where you will go, then you will decide your name. Seperti kami sudah jelas visionnya apa. Then I decided to put Upright English there. Because our vision is to enhance our clients' English skills by using technology. Upright English. And then the meaning of the group name. Nah, the meaning of the group name is very crucial here. Kenapa kalian sebutkan namanya itu? Why do you use ECC? Why do you use chit chat checklist? Why do you use trace ID? Why do you use TTP? Nah, oke. Ada yang lain lagi nggak nih? Oke, Linda, Septi, I mean Annie, Mas Aryo, ya. You later have to decide what's gonna be your group name, ya. Mbak Novi, Mbak Angela, ini belum ada namanya, ya. Masih mau ganti atau bagaimana? Ya. Oke. And from this kind of from this kind of list, kayak ECC, sambil saya beri komentar, ya, ECC is very common, sangat terlalu common, ya, karena I once worked in EEC, English Extension Course. Jadi kalau kamu pakai nama ECC, itu akan apa ya? It's not something new again. So maybe you need to change your name, Mas Lukma dan teman-teman ya. Chit chat checklist, I think it's okay ya. Trace.ed, I think it's also fine. Nah, TTP ini belum pernah dengar saya, tapi apa kepanjangannya, Mbak Astuti? What does it stand for?
Is that
Sorry,
hello, sir?
what is TTP?
Okay, so TTP is Task Talk Pro.
Task?
Task Talk Pro.
Okay. Oh, tes TOEFL. Okay, just write down, ya. Agak kurang clear di saya ya. Just write down your group name. Ya. Nah, seperti itu ya. Cari nama yang akrab di telinga customer kalian. Task Talk Pro. Nah, Task Talk Pro ini for me ya, ini agak susah diucapkan. Task Talk Pro. Task Talk Pro. Ya. Atau tanyakan temanmu yang lainnya. Is it easy to pronounce or is it okay? Ya, ya Mbak Angela ya. Masih ada waktu. Ya, minggu ini adalah minggu terakhir for you to decide your group's name. Because next week, ya, you are supposed to have, let's have this one. Nah, besok teman-teman akan saya minta untuk mempresentasikan bisnis canvas model dengan seperti ini. Ya. Oke, this is not version of business canvas model that ECPC English course got. Okay, but I know that you can make it even better. Nanti akan saya berikan template terbaru, but at least you can now see the example. Yeah. Alright. And even, yeah, you have to list down the vision and mission. Yeah. This is the executive summary. Ya, ini yang namanya executive summary ya, about us. Okay, and then what makes us our company different, ya, mixed learning, Cat Hero, ini mereka kemarin membuat komunitas apa namanya, community based English course, jadi komunitas pecinta kucing gitu. Nah, kemudian dari situ they collect as many as people, then they learn English together. Ini keren, ya, Mbak Hesti dan teman-teman ini keren, dan ternyata memang rame gitu ya. And then the value, tell the value, the service. Ya, and then the cost. Nah, ini belum ke sini ya, besok masih belum ke sini. Don't worry. We will learn this further in the upcoming meetings. Oke. Okay. Kemudian ada lagi. Nah, ya. Besok belum sampai ke sini ya. Besok masih bisnis canvas model. Ini yang sudah mendekati proposal. Nah, akan membuat seperti ini teman-teman nanti. Tapi besok belum sampai sini. Nah, sampai bahkan mengelist klien yang potensial. Ini keren sekali. Potensial klien mereka, kerajinan, makanan, guest house, fotografi. Ya, it's totally bombastic. They have more than 20, I guess ya. Ini semua mereka coba, mereka datangi, mereka approach ya. Dan saya nggak tahu yang deal berapa, but they got quite a lot revenue. Nah, ada Lukita Keramik, ada Pais Piesa Pie Pie apa Pai Salak Cubi Keripik Mayan ya. And their service is actually to train English and to develop UMKM apa namanya, social media strategy ya. Okay. And they still have some more clients here. Wisata, tour agen, fashion, resto. Nah, these are all the fields that you guys can head up to. Oke, Oke, silahkan lakukan hal yang sama. But for this week ya, Senin depan ya teman-teman, you guys will present hanya sampai di poin-poin bisnis canvas model saja. Nah, ini adalah terminal goal-nya. Ya. Nanti ketika di beberapa meeting sebelum UTS ya, kita akan sampai di sini. Okay. All right. So up to this time, do you have any questions? Yes, okay. If you still find it uneasy to understand, or you already have, mungkin teman-teman malah sudah punya planning yang jauh. Biasanya seperti itu. Pak, kami sudah ngobrol tentang ini. Nah, that's okay. So please, if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. And you may open your cam as well. Ome, have you got a group, Ome? Ardian,
Yes,
Ome?
sir.
Have you got a group, Mbak Ome?
Yes. I'm with Hudson, Janvir, and Lucy.
Okay, 4 students, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Nah, so once again, make sure that everyone has got a group. Minggu ini terakhir ya. Tidak ada yang tertinggal lagi. Begitu juga dengan nama. Kalau kemarin masih tentative name, it's okay. But for this time, please fix your company's name. Alright. And it's like a consultation session. I'm open for any consultation time with you. If you have problems to fill in this, to fill in this slide, then just go and discuss ya. And logo, jangan menunda-nunda. Silahkan cari logo sekarang. Make a good logo. You can use AI ya. Logo maker. There are a lot in internet ya. Saya pun pernah memakai dan beberapa kali mencoba juga, and it's very easy. Okay. Oh, Naja. Excuse me, sir. The business proposal template doesn't use. What do you mean? Belum ke business proposal. Ini masih business canvas model ya, Mbak Najaya. For everyone, business canvas model is not like business proposal. Business proposal itu diberikan ke klien. Business canvas model itu bagian dari business plan seperti itu ya. So I hope this is clear now ya. Jangan bingung ya antara business canvas model. Business canvas model bagian dari business plan. Last week, Sir Daniel showed the business plan template. Yes, exactly. Oh, yang Word itu ya. Ya, itu bagian, nah ini, business canvas model itu bagian dari business plan. Nah, sebentar, saya ceritakan mana business plan. Business plan. Business plan. Wait a second. Okay, here we go. Business plan. Nah, ini ya, business plan ya. Oke. Nah, bisnis canvas model itu nantinya ada di sini. Ada di dalam business plan ini. Ya. So once you got business canvas model, then you can go ahead with this. Karena ini lebih detail. Ya, ini akan membahas tentang nanti kalian akan ke EAP atau EGP, ESP, dan seterusnya, yaitu di sini. Ya, tapi kita akan bereskan dulu dengan bisnis canvas model dulu. Ya, baru ke sini nanti ya. Oke. So, don't worry, don't rush yourself. Ya, kita belum akan membahas detail ke yang bisnis plan sebelum beres dengan bisnis canvas model. Karena kalau mau bahas bisnis plan tapi canvas modelnya masih belum clear, that's gonna be dangerous. Nah, nanti nggak kuat foundationnya. Ya, oke. I think it's clear for now. Right, I'm gonna discuss different thing. MIDI, we finished our logo. Okay, yeah. I'm not going to to have a comment on your logo because I'm sure you know better. Yeah, I don't have to comment on anything, on everything. Yeah, untuk semuanya. But I just put my trust on you. If you already like it, if you already have a feeling on it, just use it. Yeah, that's the rule. Okay, so once again, our contract to this week is finish your business canvas model first. Wait a second. I'm about to send it to you directly. Silahkan setelah ini teman-teman boleh bisa langsung berdiskusi. Business canvas model, okay. Right. And you can see me whenever you have a question. Right. You can also see me in Canvas whenever you want to talk directly to me or send a representative. Nggak harus ketuanya ya, mungkin bisa PR-nya dan seterusnya. Ya. And I hope next week ya, on Monday, every group can already have a sharing on your, ingat ya, bukan business plan, tapi business canvas model dulu. Ya, tenang. We are not going to go that far. Oke. Okay. Selesaikan dulu dengan business canvas model ini first. Oke. Okay. Any questions? No more questions?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet. Okay. So promise me that you guys will have and meet your partners, your members, yeah, to talk further about the model, business canvas model. And before having your presentation, boleh kok, you send me the slides and let me check your work. Jadi nanti ketika presentasi sudah ada gambaran, sudah lebih jelas, sudah saya beri feedback, gitu ya. Paling enggak Jumat ya atau Sabtu lah, oke, supaya nggak terlalu mepet
Alright,
dalam
sir.
revisi. Ya, right. So well, thank you so much for today, Sylvie, Midi, Rofi, Alena, Novia, Naja, Salma, Mbak Has, Kukma, Kartika, Raka, Alfaini, Alia, Marceli, Dela, Omi, Eni, Linda, Aryo, Reina, Angela, for having me. Okay, I hope that what I have just shared to you will be beneficial and useful. And again, this class is a special class which you will never find in any other department. Di FKIP nggak ada kelas entrepreneurship yang spesifik seperti ini. Bahkan di departemen yang lain, di psychology or in even di akuntansi, I'm not sure. Yeah. So let's make use the time very well. See me whenever you find question. Thanks so much for today. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay alive. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Ya, wassalamualaikum.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Till soon for your doubts,
Thank you, Mbak Ila.
sir.
Yeah, thank you.